What's up, everyone? Mr. Octagonal here for Octagonal Gaming. Now, today we're back at it again with the NBA 2K18 rebuild. So today we're going to be rebuilding the new look Milwaukee Bucks. So let's go through the team first. First, of course, we're led by Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is kind of a beast. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to trade him. Hopefully he's going to win an MVP, but he's obviously the face of his team. Very happy we have him. Eric Bledsoe. This rebuild, I'm doing this rebuild because of Eric Bledsoe, so I don't see why I would trade him. Chris Middleton, it's not an awful contract, but it's not a great contract. I think we're going to hold on to him, but we'll see. Jabari, he does need a new payday this offseason. He has injury concerns, but injuries are off in these rebuilds. I'm probably going to keep Jabari. Brogdon, I would like to keep. Tony Snell, pretty big contract. I'm going to trade him. Thon-Maker. Now, Thon-Maker is a great young player, but this is a 3-year rebuild, remember. So, what's he going to be in 3 years? Like a 78, 79? I think we can get someone better than a 78 or 79. Probably going to hold on to him this year, see how he does. Maybe I'll keep him. Mirza Teletovic, probably going to trade. Dellavedova going to trade. John Hampton going to trade. DJ Wilson, I'd like to hold on to him, see how he progresses. DeAndre Liggins, I don't really care. Jason Terry, don't really care. Rashad Vaughn, I think he's pretty good trade value, so maybe I'll let him go. Bowling Boy, don't really care. Gary Payton, the second. What's his perimeter defense? C+. Wonder if he'll learn from his dad and get that higher. I don't know. Sterling Brown, don't really care. So it's not a rebuild that I plan on tanking or getting a lot of draft picks, but we still have to get the Hawks pick. It's rule number 1 of rebuilds. So we're trading Tony Snell, future first, and a future second round pick to the Atlanta Hawks for the first round pick and Josh Maggette, who's some random scrub who I've never heard of. Except for like a week or two ago, because I trade for the Hawks pick so much, I'm always getting a scrub, and generally it's very solid trade offers for Mirza Teletovic and Matthew Dellavedova. We could have gotten Bobby Portis, who punches his teammates in the face. We could have got the Clippers first round pick and Willie Reed. We could have got Dejounte Murray, but I'm going to trade them to the Los Angeles Lakers for Julius Randle and Ivica Zubac. Randle does need a new contract at the end of the season, so I may look to trade him at the deadline if we're not doing great. But value-wise, this is a great trade. Trading John Henson, Rashad Vaughn, and Gary Payton II to the Clippers for Patrick Beverley and Willie Reed. 2.5 stars or 2 stars, but he's going to be an excellent backup point guard. I plan on moving Brogdon to shooting guard. I don't know if he's going to start or Chris Middleton, but I think we have a really good bench now with Patrick Beverley, Brogdon or Middleton, probably Julius Randle, probably Zubac, because I'd rather start Thon-Maker. The rotation, I've created Eric Bledsoe, Malcolm Brogdon, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jabari Parker, and Thon-Maker. Off the bench, Chris Middleton, Patrick Beverley, Julius Randle, and Ivica Zubac. I think this is a good team, and hopefully we can maybe win a championship. So I have 2 games in the season, and the Warriors are offering me Draymond Green for Bledsoe. I'm going to say no. If this was a normal rebuild, I would do it, because Draymond's like a 90 at small forward. Maybe you move Giannis to point guard. But since this is the Eric Bledsoe rebuild, I'm going to say no. That trade is really, really tempting. Season, Curry wins MVP. Lonzo, Rookie of the Year. Jeremy Lin, I was going to say Rudy Gobert, but it's Andre Drummond. Jaren Grant, and Steve Kerr, So, we did not have that good of a season. Giannis only the third team. Only 22.7 points a game. He almost had an identical season to last year, just way more efficient. Especially from 3. Honestly, not a great season. I mean, he made All-NBA first team, so he did have a great season. But, I expected a little more personally. So, we finished 45 and 37. The Bulls were the 2 seed. We were not great this year. We were the 6 seed. Let's look at the stats. Giannis led us in points. Bledsoe, 15. About 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Giannis probably got us in every major category. That makes sense. So in the first round, we have the Wizards. Pretty much the same team. They did add Cody Zeller and Vince Carter and Ty Lawson. But other than that, pretty much the same team. I think it should be an interesting series. They can probably beat us. Yeah, and we got swept. I thought we'd win a game or two, but, 2K just must hate this team this year. The Bucks make the finals a lot with their normal team, but no. This is a way better team than the normal Bucks, and no, they get swept in the first round and only win 45 games. That makes sense. As for Rockets, beat the Cavs in the finals. 2K is high, They're always high, but, they're extra high today. We projected number 3 pick, so the highest that's going to be is number 5. Number 4. So the lottery did not help us, but it could have been worse with my draft lottery luck. I mean, if you Hawks 82, no, the draft lottery actually helped me for like the first time ever. Just sort of crazy, but 4th pick isn't too bad. Probably going to draft a player. We'll see what we can get for it. Maybe I'll try to get Chris. No, Chris Stapps has to be accepted for a team option. So, probably not going to get Chris Stapps. We'll see. 4th pick, 2 future first-round picks, a future second-round pick, and Sterling Brown, 2 Kings for the first overall pick. So, I'm probably going to draft a player. If there is a really good trade, then obviously I'm going to take the trade. But I think I'm going to see myself drafting. There are some great trades for the first overall pick. I plan on getting Marvin Bagley. There is Miles Turner, but you can't really say no to Joel Embiid, can you? I was going to take Marvin Bagley, but it's Joel Embiid. So Thon Maker, I'm probably just going to hold on to. Just get Parker and Randall back on the qualifying offer, but they did both get offer contracts. Parker from the Magic and Randall from the Nets. We matched both of them, so we have both of them back. I do plan on trading Randall as well as Joakim Noah. He was part of the Joel Embiid trade. So Giannis is an 95, Embiid's an 88, Bledsoe's an 85, Jabari's an 84, Brogdon's an 83, Thon Maker's a 77, Randall's a 77, Zubac is a 76, Billy Reed's a 75. Our worst player is Joakim Noah. So I think this team can definitely has the capability to win a championship. Let's make some trades. And then let's see if we can win a championship. The criminal himself, LiAngelo Ball. If you don't know, he was arrested yesterday, at least as I am recording this, for shoplifting in China. Apparently, it's a big deal because we know about it, and we could also get this GOAT, Don Cousins. But I'm actually going to get Luke Mbah-a-Moute. I know he's 32 years old, but if we move him to small forward, he's going to go up to like a 76. That's the only trade I want to make because I thought Julius Randle was on like a max contract. But he's only making like $12 million a year, so I don't think that's a bad contract at all. So we're just going to hold on to him. So here's a rotation. Bledsoe, Brogdon, Giannis, Jabari, and Embiid. There's Embiid. Off the bench, Chris Middleton, Patrick Beverley, Thon Maker, Julius Randle. And that's fine. We don't need to give Luke Mbah-a-Moute minutes. We have Giannis. We don't need to give Luke Mbah-a-Moute minutes. Even though Luke Mbah-a-Moute I hope we win the championship this year because we need to bring back Bledsoe, Brogdon, Middleton, Beverly, and Zubac. I think we need to re-sign all of them at the end of the year. And, yeah, look at Malcolm Brogdon's expected contract. He wants a lot. So does Middleton. All these guys want a lot of money, so hopefully we can win it this year. I think we can, but, like, 2K hates us. Russell Westbrook wins MVP. Mohamed Bamba wins Rookie of the Year for the Suns. Rudy Gay, 6th man on the Sixers. Whiteside Defense Player of the Year. Dejounte Murray, Most Improved. David Yoger, Coach of the Year for the Grizzlies. He's the Kings coach, right? Yeah, I think he's the Kings coach. All-NBA First Team. Giannis is there again. 21.7 points, 9.4 rebounds, 6.7 assists. He was very efficient and all around had the best year of his career. Really good defensive year. I know the points aren't popping out, but I think this is a really good year from Giannis, except for the points, which he has many of good scores. Lonzo, All-NBA second team with 16, 10, and 2 steals and 7 rebounds. Great year from him. Paul George actually stayed with the Thunder, and KD actually stayed with the Warriors. That's a first. All-NBA third team, no Bucks. Giannis, all-defensive first team. He had a great year defensively for sure. Second team, no Bucks. So let's look at the team stats. We finished as the number 1 seed in the East. So Embiid, 17 points, 8.4 rebounds, 2 assists. Jabari, 16.2 points, 6.3 rebounds, 2.7 assists. Bledsoe, 13.3 points, 3.6 rebounds, 5.1 assists. So not a eye-popping season from Bledsoe. Only 5 assists and 13 points. He was pretty efficient. I'll take it. So in the first round, we have the Orlando Magic. What was their record? They were 40-42, so we should kick their butts. We were 55-27, so pretty much the same team. They did add DeAndre Ayton and James Ennis, who's a 76 for whatever reason. And Kuzminskis, but other than that, pretty much the same team. Should easily win. Magic are balling out in real life. And, come on, don't lose to the freaking Magic. Great. Now we have the Celtics. We should easily win because 2K hates the Celtics. They think the Bulls are better than the Celtics. Don't really get it. Kyrie Irving, Gordon Hayward. I almost said Isaiah Thomas for whatever reason. Al Horford, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Zach Randolph is on this team now. And I think we should win. And we blew a 3-2 lead. Another year, and we have all those players I showed you we need to resign. The Grizzlies led by Mike Conley and David Yoder, somehow in the finals. They added Steph Curry and Steven Adams, and that's apparently enough, and they got Tony Allen back. Apparently that's enough to propel the Grizzlies to the finals. He was not great for us. We were able to re-sign Bledsoe, Brogdon, and Middleton, but we did have 2 casualties, in Patrick Beverley and Zubac. Zubac's easy to get, so we can probably get him back. And Patrick Beverley, we can probably get him back too. So here's a look at the team with the player progression menu. Giannis is an 96, Embiid is an 89, Bledsoe's an 86, Parker's an 85, Brogdon's an 85. He's progressed really well. Middleton's an 83, Fawn is an 81. I'm happy we held on to him. Randall's a 79, and that's all we have on our team right now. A future first, Demetrius Jackson of the game signed. Future second rounder, and Dougie McBuckets, who the game also signed. 2 the Warriors for Patrick Beverley and Daryl Shays. So we got Beverley back, and now we got to get Zubac. Trading a future first round pick, and then our scrub we got Shays in the Beverley trade. Give the Jazz for Zeke, Zubac. So we got Zubac and Beverley back. We pretty much have the same team now, which is a little because they didn't win it last year. I think we can do it this year. Bledsoe, Brogdon, Giannis, Jabari, and Joel Embiid off the bench. Middleton, Beverley, Thonmaker, Julius Randle, Andy Vika, Zubac. I think this team can win the championship. Hopefully it does. I'll see you at the awards finishing the season. Chris Paul wins MVP. This is starting to become a little more common. It's not as common as like Curry or even Westbrook. Maybe Westbrook for me. RJ Barrett, Rookie of the Year from the Mavericks. Chris Bosh, 6th man. Draymond, Defensive Player of the Year. TJ McConnell, Most Improved on the Raptors, and he barely improved. Trent Peterson, our Coach of the Year. We couldn't re-sign Jason Kidd because I didn't know where he was. Mike Conley, All-NBA first team, as well as Blake Griffin. No Giannis, so Giannis beat the All-NBA second team, 20.4 points, 7.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists. He shot horrifically from 3, even though both seasons, I put him in the perimeter shooting training camp. I didn't do untapped potential because I thought we were going to win it last year. But not a great season from Giannis. Efficiency from the field, he was good. From 3, he was just terrible. Alonzo, All-NBA second team again. Mohamed Bamba, the second-year man, All-NBA third team. He's really good in this game. And he made All-Defensive first team. No blocks on any other team. We didn't have any rookies. So we finished as a 1 seed again. We won 65 games. So Giannis led us in points. Embiid 14.6. Jabari 12.6. Bledsoe 11.6. So everyone's stats actually went down pretty much. Even though we did way better. Giannis led in everything. Except for blocks. Joel Embiid. Good for him. But in the first round, we have the Pacers, who were doing pretty good at Miles Turner, but we got Embiid instead. Victor Oladipo's in 87. They have Robert Williams, Darren Collison still on the team. Thaddeus, so pretty much the same team, just with just with Robert Williams on the squad instead of like Bogdanovich. So Malik Beasley, DeMar. This is not a bad team. We should beat them. They won 38 games. They're really not a bad team for the future. Pretty good young team. We should. Oh, phew, they have a 3-2. Now we have the Raptors in the second round. This is the last season, so like, we need to win. They added Frank Kaminsky, TJ McConnell. That's pretty much it. I want to see player contracts, so just in case. Okay, so Randall, Zubac, and Thonmaker, and Beverly would all need to be re-signed, so yeah, we can't. And we're still playing Larry Sanders. Interesting. And we sweep the Raptors. Great. Now we have the Boston Celtics. So you guys' least favorite team. Tatum's an 87, Brown's an 82. They added JaMychal Green. Okay, we're going to get killed. They added Boban. Why did the Pistons let my man Boban go? He's the GOAT. Not Boban. I would not be surprised if we lost because they have Boban. And wow, we won. Now we have the Grizzlies. So the Grizzlies, of all teams, are in the finals 2 years in a row in the West. And their team, they added Steven Adams and Jordan Bell and Tony Allen. Actually, this team is pretty different, but like, their best player is still Gasol and Conley. I don't think this team is a finals team compared to the Warriors. I don't get this game. I think we should win this series pretty convincingly. We win game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. Bring out the... Darn it. I was going to say bring out the brooms. Okay. Okay. We almost blew a 3-1 lead. Or 3-0 lead, actually. We were up 3-0. Then it was 3-3. But luckily we won the final. So this was the final squad. Giannis with a B-3, even though he was horrendous. Joel Embiid, Jabari Parker, Eric Bledsoe, Malcolm Brogdon at an 86. I think he progressed really well. Chris Middleton, Patrick Beverley, Thonmaker, he progressed pretty well as well. Julius Randle, Zubac, and then these guys really weren't too important. I think this is the first time ever in a rebuild of any game, pretty much, but I've never gotten, like, a rookie. This is new because you guys know I always get a gazillion draft picks. So maybe I shouldn't always get a gazillion draft picks.
Yo, hey, man!